Welcome back, Aries. You're watching Medina's Message here on YouTube. I'm going to do your January 2020 reading. I did everyone else's on a separate date because that's the date that I attempted to do them all, but for some reason, somehow I ended up forgetting Aries. So I apologize, Aries, if this video is a little bit later than the rest, but I am coming back to finish my work, finish what I started for you guys. So, okay. Aries. So right now, Aries, either you guys are focused on someone who left a connection, either you or someone else might have left a connection. So yeah, 8 of Cups, someone left something behind because they thought they could find something else better elsewhere, okay? Either that, or it could have been a Leo lady or someone of a fire sign. And either you or this other person, well, I can't assume it was the person that left, right? Because if they would have left to like in another direction, obviously they weren't happy or whatever, they thought they're gonna find something better elsewhere. Let me move the camera. But okay, so whoever didn't leave, whoever wanted to work out this connection, you guys felt as though this was like your wish fulfillment in terms of the connection. Yeah, so they ended up leaving. For some reason, this connection did not work out, Aries. Yeah, and it could have just caused you guys to cease fighting with this person. It's like, okay, if you guys were quarreling or having discussions with this person, it's like you guys stopped fighting with this person and you decided to really look at things to see where it is that you're focusing your attention to, or it's like now it's like you're really deciphering, like, sorry about that, where you guys would put your attention on from now on. Okay, Aries. Mind you, this is the second time I filmed this for Aries, but you guys are getting a lot of the same cards that were in the initial reading, but I just decided to redo it because I wasn't really feeling the vibe of the previous reading. It just wasn't flowing naturally. Yeah, so I see a lot of threes in this reading. Yeah, the 3 of Cups and the 3 of coins. So 3 of Pentacles, that means, it means partnership. And the 3 of Cups either means celebration on one part, or it could also be interpreted as like a third-party situation. So given the context of the previous things I stated, where someone left thinking that they would find something else better elsewhere, I happen to assume that it's going to be on the context of a third-party situation, okay? But anyway, so for you, Aries, I feel like this caused a lot of a burden, like a lot of, you know, like heavy pain on you, okay? But I see that you are coming out of this situation. And it's like a lot of this emotional blockages that you had within, a lot of the emotional turmoil that was within, that you're withholding, you're letting that go. Even though it's delayed a little bit, but it will be happening. For others, or it could just be the same situation. There are secrets in this third-party situation, okay? Things that you weren't aware of, or maybe it just happens to be that, okay? Like you weren't aware of this third-party situation at some point, or maybe this is the first time you're hearing about it, but perhaps you suspected it, you know? You had your instincts going on about it. So you have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So it's like typically these two cards, like in traditional tarot deck, they usually show the knights on horses, right? So knights are always galloping on their horses. So both these types of movements which are facing each other, it's like there's a lot of turmoil within this relationship, okay? Or there is going to be, where you have the Knight of Wands, which is fiery energy, and then there's the Knave of Swords. So they're both yielding strong energy towards each other, okay? So it could just be that there is conflict between you and another person, okay, this month, and because of this, someone's gonna end up feeling shut out, Aries. Let's see if I could clarify some more on this situation. Yeah, but I feel like eventually the situation's gonna give. I don't see any cards of like healing or stabilizing the situation, but I feel like you guys are going to end up relieving yourself of whatever heavy burdens that you're feeling due to the situation. Okay, you got both the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands in reverse. So those are two very good indications when they come out in reverse, okay, Aries? So you guys are gonna be releasing just negative bondages and negative energies that you guys had weighing down on you, okay? Even though like it might be a little rocky, we all go through trials and tribulations, Aries. Yeah, so you have the Strength card in reverse. So if you feel as though like you're not feeling your best this month, Aries, I'd advise you to just stick it through, because you are going to end up releasing these negative tie downs, weighing you guys down. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this up, Aries, and just pull a few more cards. Before I go, okay, so you have the Six of Cups in reverse and also the Ace of Wands. So because something didn't work out with someone, and this person that you might have been dealing with might be someone from the past, it's like you're going to get a new start regardless of it not working out, okay? So you know, sometimes there's silver linings in the clouds, you know, like even though it's a thunderstorm, you might actually find that down the road you might see this as like, okay, it was meant to happen this way, that it didn't work out because it got me to this point, or really there was like a silver lining. Yeah, so you see like you have the Five of Cups in reverse, where it's like you stop crying over spilled milk. You will eventually get new offerings in a relationship, and it's gonna start from zero again. So you are going to have fresh beginnings, even though perhaps, you know, there was a breaking in longevity. Perhaps you're already committed to someone long term, and for some reason the relationship didn't end up working out, but you are going to get new offerings again later and a new start, Aries. So I wouldn't worry too much about it, and it's gonna come through as a more solid offering with the Emperor, okay? So the Emperor is far more stronger than the King of Pentacles, okay? Or I'm sorry, what was that other card? Knight. Yeah, King of Pentacles. So he's a sturdier man, he's more solid in his offerings, and he brings forth more longevity and something more promising than the King of Pentacles. So I'll leave it at that, Aries, okay? Like I said, this will be your silver lining in the clouds for the future if something didn't work out for you guys this month. I happen to feel like it's a relationship, okay? So if you guys feel like this resonated, please like, share, and subscribe, And if you guys want to book a personal reading, you guys could email me at medinasmessage@gmail.com or find me on Facebook. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys later.